So if you find yourself circling around in life and you're feeling pain either at work, you're feeling pain in your relationship, you're feeling pain within yourself when you're at home alone, and you're finding that you're not sure what you're doing, what your purpose is, what your passion is, where you're going in life, what your goals are, where you want to reach to. You're just finding that things can't get done, things can't get fixed, things can't get moving. Well, then you find yourself exactly where I was 20 years ago. And that's when I was sitting at my desk. I was doing small loans. I was doing second mortgages. I was selling car loans. And I was miserable. If you've heard the story, I was thinking about it, eating this amazing taco, looking down at my gut protruding. And I was thinking, what am I doing here? And why am I not pursuing what I've always wanted to pursue? And how do I figure that out? And which direction can I go? And it all became from this phone call where I received from a personal mentor of mine. He had been a mentor of mine since I had been a young kid, around 14 years old. I mean, I literally drank my first beer with this guy. And I'll never forget, Senpai Martin. And he gives me a call. I'm sitting at my desk, getting ready to finish up a loan. And he says, Erik, you still in Sacramento? Are you getting ready? When are you going to move yourself to Japan? And I said, what? And he said, yeah, man, you've been telling me that since you were a little kid. Your dream is to move to Japan. Your dream is to become a martial artist, full-time, professional, teacher, fighter, all these different things. And it was such a bizarre moment in my life. I realized the rest of my adult life, when I was in college, when I left college, I had lost this relationship with a mentor. I had lost this relationship with somebody guiding me. I had lost this relationship with somebody helping me through figuring out my issues. And I was falling back in the trap of I had seen tons of this go on with my family members. I had seen tons of this go on with my friends, people going through divorces already out of college, people getting in overweight already out of college, people in lives they didn't want to be a part of already out of college. And I was like, oh my gosh, Senpai Martin, you just gave me the answer. And he said, man, get up and start applying. I think you have like 14 days until they're gonna finish up the applications. And I go, 14 days, this is insane. I'm gonna start tomorrow. And literally within 7 days, I had quit my job and I had applied to go to Japan, and I had already moved cities. I had moved back down to the Bay Area. I was working at my friend's restaurant. That's for another time. I'll tell you about that story. And literally the financial institution I was at, they're like, man, we're going to give you a new office. We're going to give you a new car. We're going to give you a raise. We're going to give you a better 401k. And I'm like, no. And they're like, what are you going to do? I said, I'm going to work at my friend's restaurant. I'm getting ready to go to Japan. They thought I was out of my mind. But I'll tell you what, I was in my mind. I had finally started on my path to discovering the infinite mindset. And that's what I want to talk to you guys about, is the two options that you have in this discovery of infinite mindset are very, very important for the first start of the process. In my case, I had lost my mentor when I was a child, right? I had gone with him and some other coaches and mentors that I had in my life that were helping me all the way through my 20s, really. But then once I hit about 22, I kind of gone off on my own path. I wasn't really paying attention to what they were saying. I lost contact. And that's when I started to grow to be a little bit lost, to be honest with you. And that's when I started to grow to be stuck at that desk job and kind of on a path that was not really suited towards my happiness. And so these two options that you guys have are very interesting. I started to discover it 20 years ago. One is we need that mentor coach. We need somebody guiding us through this path. And two, we need our CPA, which is something that I developed later along life. I realized that when I'm not able to be alongside my mentors and coaches, that I needed to develop this CPA. We always need a CPA with us, which is a concrete plan of action. And so I started to develop different kinds of CPAs that would help me through guiding myself when I was away from the mentors. I moved to Japan, I moved to Brazil, I traveled the world, and I realized that I wasn't able to keep up with their guidance at all times. They got busy, etc. So I developed these CPAs that helped me to continue down that path. So the two main options here is you find somebody to guide you, because how are we going to know where to go? And then the second option, of course, is you construct your own CPAs, finding so that you can always stay on the straight path towards those goals. So if you want a shortcut to your own CPA so that you can go straight towards finding and discovering your goals, your passions, your purpose, then subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and send me an email at mugenmindset@gmail.com, and I'm going to give you your first worksheet that will help you to discover your personal CPA, and I'm excited to do it.